Today we're going to learn about how to test gradients when they're stacked on top of each other, particularly when there's a little bit of translucency applied. Now this could apply to gradients or it could apply to colors or even images. But today we're going to be working with gradients. So we're going to use BlendStack and we're going to use a real life example. So imagine that you have these comps that you can see here. And if you were curious about whether or not this black text on top of this gradient, which we can see here is a linear gradient with 60% opacity, is accessible on top of this orange gradient, then all we have to do is just input this into BlendStack and we'll get a result and we'll know definitively. So I know that my foreground color is black. I'm going to go ahead and select that. I got 3 layers here, but I only really need 2. I'm now going to modify this second layer, and if I look at the gradient that's here in my Figma file, I go from white to this interesting yellow or orange color. Awesome. All right. So it kind of looks like what I have, and we don't have to get it right exactly because BlendStack looks at all the pixels in the image and enough points so that we're always going to get an accurate contrast result, no matter the direction. Now, for that background gradient, it's custom. And if you don't want to rebuild it in BlendStack, which you can, right? You can determine if you want to build a radial, conic, or mesh. You can also just upload it. And luckily for me, I already have this done. So I'm just going to press upload. There's my gradient. That's it there. And I have all of my data loaded. I'm just going to close these or collapse these accordions. And voila, I have my black text, which is sitting on top of this gradient, which is sitting on top of this custom image here. And looks like it passes. It has 100% coverage, actually. So we'll go ahead and give this the clear. All right, that's it for today. And check us out for more tutorials.